What's up, guys? We back with another episode, and in episode 5, we were talking about who will come out of the play-in tournament. We had a great NBA basketball on this Easter Sunday. I hope y'all had a great Easter, and we had a lot of playoff implications. It was like a NFL football Sunday with all the games at 1 p.m. and 3:30 p.m. Eastern. I kind of liked it, but we're gonna get right into the headline head scratcher of the day because the Timberwolves, they won the game. They were down by like maybe 10 at halftime, and the internet was going crazy over Rudy's punch, man. What is Rudy thinking? I don't know. The absolute chaos is happening in Minnesota because I don't. How does this happen, bro? How does this happen? I don't know. It came out what was said. I'm gonna look it up while I'm giving my thoughts out. But I'm looking. I go to Instagram during halftime, and I see that Rudy throws a punch, and I'm like, wow, this is crazy, cause you don't ever see this. Now I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised that it's Rudy, but we'll talk about that for another day. Well, I guess a Timberwolves employee recorded his reaction after the game, and he was saying, "The fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all got to make a decision this summer." So that is gonna get spicy this offseason, most definitely. So I cannot wait to see what happens there. But for this season, where it stands, as a Lakers fan, bro, you could not ask for like something better, bro. This is bro, this is who we're matching up against, and they are literally in absolute chaos right now. Like, it is so bad for Timberwolves fans. Like, they are the 8th seed. They won the game today. They were able to somehow like bound together as a team and get this win, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not think it was gonna happen. I did not think it was gonna happen, but somehow, some way, they did, and good for them. Good for them. But it's gonna be very short lived, because let me tell you right now, they are here to get their ass kicked by the Lakers at home. I'm not even gonna play with y'all. But Rudy, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen. I don't know if he's gonna get suspended. I don't know if he's gonna get no punishment. I don't know what's gonna happen, but the Timberwolves got some decisions to make, because with Jaden McDaniels' injury, I don't know what you do. Like, do you play Rudy? Do you play Rudy? Because they're gonna need him. Like, I mean, I know he's not an offensive player, bro. With all the defensive versatility that Jaden McDaniels brings to the table, they gonna need Rudy. Like, what are the odds that this happens in game 82 of the regular season? Like, the last game of the season, bro. How does this happen? So I guess Kyle Anderson told Rudy to shut the fuck up, bitch, and to get some more rebounds. And Rudy said that he needs to get some more rebound or blocks. I don't fucking know. Basically, they got in a very heated exchange, and Rudy lost his temper and threw some unnecessary punches. But hey, like I said, absolute chaos is happening. Even after Rudy gets sent home because of his shenanigans, Jaden McDaniels goes and fractures his hand just punching the wall out of frustration. So he's going to be out probably the rest of the playoffs, and most definitely this upcoming play-in game against the Lakers. But yeah, great win for the Timberwolves. Luckily, they're the 8th seed, and they have 2 shots to be the 8th seed in the playoffs. Hopefully, I'm rooting for them, but at the end of the day, the Lakers come number 1. And the Lakers got the easy win today, beating the Jazz. Another coasting win for them, just like they did against the Suns. But nonetheless, They got the dub, and we are 43-39 on the season, man. Like, just they got a winning record, bro. Like in December, January, February, bro, we were the 13th seed. Things were looking so tough, so dire, and we got a winning record, and we are looking like the team you do not want to see. Every year, there's that team that people say that, oh, you don't want to see them, bro. You don't want to see them. They're hot, bro. If you see them, bro, and they get on the right night, they'll shoot you off the court. Or they're playing so good, yada this, yada that, bro. The Lakers are that team, bro. In the last 11 games, the Lakers are 9-2. They literally have beat every playoff team that you could possibly match up with. Now, I know there's injuries in these matchups that are altering the what happened, but nonetheless, they beat the Suns, they beat the Warriors, they beat the Timberwolves in the streak, who they're literally playing on Tuesday. They beat who else? They beat the Grizzlies, who they're probably going to be matching up against in the first round if they beat the Timberwolves. And yeah, bro, I want the smoke, bro. I want all the smoke. I want to beat the Timberwolves. That's easy work. Give me the Grizzlies. Give me Mr. I'm easy in the West. I'm fine in the West. They talk all that shit. Give me them, bro. Then I want the defending champions, bro. Give me them in the second round. We gonna smoke them. And then give me the Suns, bro. I don't give a fuck about no super team, bro. Easy work, bro. And you know what? While we're at it, while we're on the topic, give me the motherfucking Celtics, bro. I do not give a fuck, bro. I'm with all the smoke. I am with all of the smoke, bro. Like, nobody, I mean, I'm not going to say nobody can beat the Lakers, bro. Bro, that is how I'm feeling right now. That's how I'm feeling. This team is serious. This team is serious, bro. When AD is hitting on all cylinders, when he's hitting that mid-range, bro, that motherfucker is unguardable. Nobody can guard him. I'm just saying, in the playoff series with LeBron, AD, not to mention that we have D'Lo in a fucking squad now, a actual competent squad. Like, I didn't even name Austin Reeves yet. A competent squad, bro. Like, we is solid. We is chilling, bro. So, without further ado, bro, we're gonna get into the play-in tournament. We got the bracket here. And the 7-8 matchup in the West, we got the Lakers versus the Timberwolves. In the 7-8 matchup in the East, we got the Heat in the we got the Heat in the Hawks. I don't know why it says the Hawks are the 7th seed, because they are not. They're the 8th seed. And in the West, the 9-10 matchup, we got the Pelicans versus the Thunder. And in the East, we got the Raptors versus the Bulls. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for these playoffs, man. There's a hella parity in the league. Has not been like this in, I literally truly couldn't tell you when, bro. Like, it has been a hell of a season watching these games with all of these implications. I mean, the playoff implications came all the way down to the final game of the regular season. Like, how many times does that happen? Never. Like, that's some NFL playoff type shit, you know what I'm saying? But first off, we're gonna get with the best team in the league, you know what I'm saying, the Lakers. I think that they're probably going to win this game fairly easy. They're at home. They're 9-2 in their last 11. They're playing some, I'm not going to say some great basketball, but they're playing solid. They're playing solid. They've coasted the last couple of games because they knew that they just had to show up and they would win those games. But I'm not going to lie to you, this could be another one of those games, but I hope that we do not come in with that mentality. They have no Jaden McDaniels, which is huge because he is, I'm not going to lie, he's a great defensive player. He's their best defensive player that they could put on anybody on the Lakers, LeBron, ADs at times, and D'Lo. They don't have that. They don't have their defensive stoppers, so that alone, we should be solid, bro, because he was their, to be honest, he was their anchor when they were on that run with their defense and all of that. He was their anchor with all of their switches. He was the reason that they were that good. He's not going to be there. I don't know what's going to happen with Rudy because I don't know what he's doing. That is just so crazy. I really cannot get over that. Cause bro, how does this happen in front of in all of the fans? Bro punches his teammate. You are not coming back from that. I don't know how you come back in the league. Like I don't understand. But back to the game, we're going I really think we're going to coast easy dub against the Timberwolves, and we'll be playing the Grizzlies in the first round. And early thoughts on that? I think we're going to win that shit too, but we're going to get into that later. I'm going to have a live stream after the playing tournament talking about the official playing, not playing, the official playoff matchups, just like I'm doing here. But nonetheless, easy dub for the Lakers. Too many injuries, too much drama, too much chaos going on for the Timberwolves. But luckily they beat the Pelicans today, so they are the 8 seed, which gives them the opportunity to play the winner of the 9 and 10 matchup to have a shot to be the 8th seed. But the Lakers are gonna win. The Lakers are gonna play the Grizzlies in the first round, and they're gonna move on. The Thunder versus the Pelicans. Great. It was a great season for the Thunder. It was a phenomenal season. They shot the expectations, saw them out of the water, and nobody saw them coming here. Everybody thought they was going to be tanking. Nobody thought they was going to be in the play-in. Everybody thought that it was going to be Dallas, but Dallas just fell off the face of the earth. And man, that tank job that they did in the last 2 games, whoo, that is something else. That's truly, truly, truly is something else, because, man, how do you bench all of your good players, but you play Luka in the first quarter and then call it quits? And then, bro, they literally started off the game today against the San Antonio Spurs, who were the 14th seed in the West, and the game was 33-9. I'm pretty sure it was 42-14 after the first quarter. Like, come on, bro. This is this is egregious tanking. But back to the game. Shea had a phenomenal season. You can take nothing away from it. Absolutely great season from him in pretty much every single aspect. They could pull off an upset. They could, but I think the Pelicans do got this. They're at home. They do know that where they're at in the season. They let the game slip away today, so they got to get right against the Thunder. I think that they will. I still think that they have enough talent on the roster without Zion to beat the Thunder. But since there is no Zion, it does bring the Pelicans roster down a tier. So if the Thunder happen to have a good shooting night, that's the thing with this play-in game, is that anything can happen in a one-game scenario. It's like a March Madness college game, where in a one-game scenario, anybody can shoot the lights out. Anybody can have one good game. It's not about a playoff series where you can adjust. It's one game, and you just have to show up for that one game, and anything can happen. Can propel you into the playoffs or even further in the play-in tournament. But I think that the Pelicans got this, and they should get this pretty easily. But, anything can happen in the NBA. Anyways, Pelicans getting that win. Next up, we got the Heat versus the Hawks. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The Heat gonna probably smoke the Hawks. The Hawks have been pretty mediocre this year. But they could win. Trey could go off for 40, but we saw in last year's playoff matchup, so this is a rematch from last year's first round matchup, that the Heat just absolutely sunned Trae Young. They just absolutely sunned him. Now, he does have some help with DeJounte Murray this time, but again, they've been absolutely mediocre this year. I mean, you just look at their record. They are 41-41, mediocre. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty easy money. The roster is just so much better for the Heat. They even picked up Kevin Love mid-season. I just think that they have better shooting, better players, period, and better depth that will just outlast them in the span of one game. Jimmy always steps up in the playoffs every year, except for 2021 when they got swept against the Bucks. But every other year, he has stepped up. Like, do y'all remember what he did last year? Do y'all remember who Jimmy Buckets is? Like, who the fuck is gonna guard him on the Hawks? Nobody. Nobody is guarding him. Nobody is guarding Bam. I think it's gonna be an easy dub for the Heat, to be honest with you. And the next game, the last game, is the Heat that fucking. And the last game that we got is the Bulls versus the Raptors. This is a toss-up. I'm not gonna lie to you. This could be one of the most interesting matchups out of all of the four because they're pretty even matched, if you ask me. They are both defensive-minded teams, and this game is going to be strictly based on who can play better offensively. They are both very streaky offensively. The Bulls have the 5th best defensive rating in the league, but they have the 23rd best offensive rating in the league. They're also 20th in assists. Again, the offense is the question. The Raptors are 13th in defensive rating and 12th in offensive rating. And again, the offense is the question for them. They are better offensively, but they have no star that can initiate the offense like the Bulls can. They have two of them. They have DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine. The Raptors have the capability to shut the both of them out with the players that they have on the roster. But both teams have the players to play good defense. And at the end of the day, I think the Raptors are probably going to win this game. I could say I can't see the Bulls winning. They've played great since Pat Bev was signed off the buyout market. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Bulls come out and, I mean, I wouldn't call it an upset win, but some might. But I got the Raptors winning. Now this would set up the second game matchups of the play-in tournament. If everything went down as I have it, I would have the Timberwolves versus the Pelicans and the Raptors versus the Hawks. The Timberwolves will be at home and the Hawks will be at home. So with that coming into play, so even though the Timberwolves are at home, I still think the Pelicans are going to win. I think the Pelicans are going to win because the Timberwolves won today. I'm not going to lie to you. Going into today, I thought whoever was going to win this game today is going to lose the matchup that they play in the future in the play-in tournament if everything goes to plan. Now, Rudy could come back for this game and maybe they could go to the playoffs, but I don't know, man. I'm not going to lie to you. There is just a lot of drama going around with that team. And drama at this time of the year usually does not go well. So for that reason alone, I'm going with the Pelicans. Now, hey, if the Timberwolves could knock the Pelicans out for pick swap reasons, I would love that. But I'm pretty sure now that I'm saying it, I don't even think it matters. I think we automatically have a better record than the Pelicans, and they will take their pick, not ours. But anyways, the other game I got versus the Raptors and the Hawks, I got the Hawks winning. I don't know. Seems pretty logical to me. Seems like Trey and DeJounte will get their shit right at home. And but again, they've been pretty mediocre all year. So if the Raptors were to win, or the Bulls if they happen to beat the Raptors, I wouldn't be surprised because again, what good teams have the Hawks beat this team? Genuinely asking because I don't know. I'm not gonna look at their schedule to look because they've been so mediocre, like mid to a T. Like you couldn't talk about a more mid-average team than the Timberwolves. But this is who I got coming out of the play-in tournament, man. If y'all like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Turn post notifications on. And please go check out my last video of me vlogging at the Lakers vs. Rockets game. And yeah, I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. And I'm out, man. Peace.